This raid has certainly enhanced our reputation. The Bakufu in Kyoto are standing up and taking notice.
That's all well and good, Kondo-san. But Soji and Heisuke were beaten, and we failed to defeat the rest of the enemy.
Speaking of the rest of the enemy, I ended up fighting one of those monsters. So there's another one of those guys running around loose out there.
For what it's worth, you guys, we're tracking down the ones that got away.
Here.
Thank you.
How are the wounded doing right now, Shimada-san?
It looks like Yukimura-kun did a good job field dressing. Captain Okita and Captain Toto owe her a big debt of thanks for what she did. And as far as the condition of the rest of our soldiers and officers go, it's not good.
Understood. Oh yes, you haven't seen these men before, but Yamazaki and Shimada are intelligence agents with us.
You saw me a little last night. Nonetheless, my name is Susumu Yamazaki.
And I'm Kai Shimada, miss.
I'm Chizuru Yukimura, sir. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Crazy. Everything last night, including seeing you coming out of the inn. I wasn't expecting that.
I'm sorry about that.
Don't apologize, it's okay. You did a great service out there. Toto-kun, Soji would be a lot worse off if it wasn't for you.
Now that I think about it, it was probably a real blessing in disguise for us that Kodo-san didn't get caught up in that fight, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping that we'd fewer people hurt out there. Nevertheless, we did one hell of a job.
Hell yeah!
Well, I suppose with results like that, we can justify the risks we incurred, right?
Son and son.
So tell me, what's on your mind, Toshi?
I need to take advantage of your studious nature. Might there be any kind of fury that walks during the daytime?
If I fully understand what you're asking me, you're referring to the men who got away?
No. I don't even dare say it out loud. But it definitely made me wonder if something like that was possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose. The water of life that's come into our possession is something that was introduced to us by Western doctors. I suppose it's a matter of how much time went into researching it. Otherwise, I might have actually said no to that question of yours. But yes, I think it's possible.
This is strange. I really am healing faster than I did before.
You're one of us. Why are you siding with the humans?
What did he mean by that?
Ito Dono, we've been waiting for you.
I consider your personal greeting a privilege. I'm truly honored.
So that's our new military advisor?
He's Kashitaro Ito. Rumor says he's pretty good with the sword.
I've heard Ito's on the Revere the Emperor, expel the barbarians side of things. That doesn't bode well for us if we bring him in.
So that tells me this guy's just a troublemaker like those Choshu idiots.
Just watch your back, okay? He looks like the kind of guy that'd stick a dagger in it.
We're expecting new people to join our ranks soon, so we need to find a new headquarters to accommodate the expansion and get it done quickly.
I suggest Nishi Hongwanji Temple.
A small reminder. The temple serves as a base for rogue samurai like the Choshu. I really don't think they'd be happy to see us there, Ito Dono.
That's why it's a perfect fit. It has more than enough space to make room for our expected recruits, and it's close to the center of the city. And also, we can use their political cause against them. No one would dare attack us in the temple, and that includes the Choshu for sure.
That's a good point.
Do you really want to use force in a place of worship, sir? You have to realize what kind of damage that would do to our reputation.
Let me tell you about the capital. It's not realistic to think you can have justice there without force. I'm certain the deputy commander would agree, wouldn't he? Look, I understand your desire to play things safe. It just makes sense.
Makes sense?
Considering your current condition, I'd alter my strategy if I were you, since you can't live properly as a swordsman, I mean. You've had to replace swordsmanship with strategic know-how. do I mean?
You were definitely right when you said San is a brilliant strategist. But that's not all. The shinsengumi are still honored to have and need his swordsmanship.
Hijikata-kun. I'm still having trouble with my arm.
Oh dear, that was rude of me, wasn't it? I should have realized, of course. The most important thing is for you to get better. Take care of your arm.
Nevertheless, Ito-san has a good point. The Nishi Hongwanji temple should work out well, but what do you gentlemen think? I'm prepared to entertain any ideas. Huh?
I brought tea.
We have a new gifted officer in our ranks, and it looks like the deputy commander is no longer needed.
Son.
Is there something I can do for you?
Actually, I was hoping there was something I could do for you now.
I guess I looked a little pitiful back there then, am I right? I think it's about time I showed you this. Go. Yukimura-kun. It's time to eat.
Who are these people, Master?
All of them are victims of Kodo-san's medical research. Right now, I'm giving them a drug that keeps them from wanting blood. I know you've already seen what happens when the medicine wears off, right? It's a fluid taken by mouth, and we believe Westerners introduced us to it. We call this medication the water of life, and those who have been transformed by it are called Furies. We were told that our men who had taken the drug were going to become a new source of strength for the shinsengumi, because of their superhuman strength and their abilities to heal quickly. That's right. The men you saw in the alley used to be shinsengumi. Once they found out, the Bakufu ordered us to find a solution to the problem. Todo-san was given a free hand to use our soldiers as his test subjects, and one by one, they all turned into these pitiful creatures. Obviously, his disappearance didn't help things any. Without an actual scientist here, we had to stop the research on it. He left notes, and I did what I could to study them, to make this a better medicine for everyone. So here I am now, wondering whether or not the healing power of the Furies might give my arm back to me.
Wondering? You're still valuable, son and son. Please
I
don't
can't
try.
keep on living my life as half a man who can't even hold his own sword. I'm holding the only hope I have left to be useful in my hand, now.
That just isn't true. The shinsengumi still rely on you.
I have to die as a swordsman, not like some creature who can barely face himself every day. I'm gonna take my one chance to die as a man.
Don't do it! Son and son.
Your father was wrong to do this to all of us. To bring something like this into the world. He called this medicine? He brought all of my brothers and comrades into shinsengumi poison. You're a fury.
It's coming from the storehouse.
Yukimura, what are you doing here, huh? Hey, what's going on in here? I see.
Hijikata-san. What the hell just happened in here?
Damned if I know. So how's Sanan?
It looks like he went and took the water of life and became a fury. It's not good.
Damn it. Don't let anyone else inside the storeroom. I'll send a relief later on. But keep your eyes on Sanan-san.
Understood, Hijikata-san.
Come on. What in the hell are you anyway? And you were injured in the middle of our last battle, weren't you? Nobody I know heals that quickly. You have to be a fury or something like it. You better stop playing games with me right now.
All right. As far as I know, I've always had this power inside me. And my father told me I should never tell anyone I have this power either. Vice Commander, just let me keep on searching for my father. I have questions for him. What is this power of mine? Does it mean I'm something other than a human being, Hijikata-san? My father did all this for a reason. Whatever it is, I have to find out for myself. To learn about what I should really be. Please, Hijikata-san.
All these powers you have, is Sanan-san aware of them as well?
Probably.
It makes sense. Don't start thinking I'm going to trust you now. However, for the time being, I won't tell anyone else here about your secret. And I'm telling you to do the same. Just keep your secret, and I'll keep you safe. How's Sanan-san doing?
It looks like he's calmed down now, but I don't think he's regained his awareness yet, though.
I see.
No way.
It happened right after you got back from Edo, but I think it's better to tell you instead of just you finding out.
So what you're saying is, the water of life really works?
Yeah. My hand works, and I can grip a sword.
Okay, well that's good. But I gotta know, why are we telling everyone Sanan-san is dead? That's kinda dishonest, isn't it?
We don't need outsiders knowing about it just yet.
And just so we're clear about it, Ito and his people don't need to know about the drug either.
Huh?
Investigating the medicine was a secret order from the Bakufu. It's our secret, and I intend to keep it that way, even if I have to go out of my way to deliberately mislead members of our unit.
Heisuke-kun? Welcome back, Heisuke.
Chizuru.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. It's like I took off to Edo, and everything's all different now. And I was wondering if there were problems with Ito's guys. You probably didn't know, but I'm the one who introduced him to Kondo-san. I don't want to think that Sanan-san took the water of life because of that guy's big mouth. Wouldn't it make me responsible for it too?
He made his own choice about taking that drug. If anyone else is to blame for what happened to Sanan-san, it's my father. Sanan-san couldn't have done it if the drug wasn't there.
Things are just getting stranger, aren't they?
If your esteemed clan will support me, then I'm willing to prosecute this matter with extreme prejudice.
For loyalists, I'm willing to lend as many men and materials as you need.
I'm glad I can count on you. I respect your promise.
By the way, there's a rumor going around about the shinsengumi, and since you're currently keeping company with them...
Oh, and what would that be exactly?
Kazuma, wait a moment. We're supposed to be bodyguarding.
I think you can forgive me if I don't stand there and watch them drink. And also, I really wasn't in much of a mood to watch more humans doing their usual plotting, scheming, and betraying of each other. I don't understand what that girl is thinking, saying she really wants to live among them.
By that girl, you mean the female devil from Ikeda?
Yes, her. It's ridiculous for her to be waiting on those men. My pride as a devil won't allow it.
All right, Chizuru. We'll be back in just a little while.
Right. Be safe out there, all right?
Suji, take care of Chizuru for us.
Yeah, sure. You're kind of overdoing the whole guardian thing, aren't you?
Sorry, I didn't get all that.
Because I didn't say anything.
You're looking for a doctor of Western medicine? No.
Sorry to bother you. Thanks anyway. Do you need help? Okita-san, are you all right? Okita-san. Okita-san! Use this. I take it you're his companion, right? What were you thinking, leaving him alone? He's obviously sick, isn't he? I'm sorry.
Look, she didn't know about it. Let's keep it civil, all right?
All right, then. I'm sure you had a good reason to keep it from your friend. One more thing. May I ask your name? I'm Chizuru Yukimura. And, I'd like to give you a new handkerchief to replace the one you gave us right now. I just need your name and address. You can call me Kaoru Nagumo, and consider the handkerchief a gift from me. Who knows? If the fates are kind to us, we might even meet again someday. Chizuru-san. Okita-san, how long have you been sick?
Huh? What do you mean?
How long have you been coughing up blood like this?
You're being weird, you know.
No, you're the one who's weird. And you've got a fever, too. It looks a lot like...
You're right. It's tuberculosis. Just remember one thing. Tell anyone, and I'll have to kill you.
I didn't want to be right about that.
Well, the doctor seems to agree with you. Not that I put a lot of stock in what they say anyway.
Well, you need to listen to them. Right now, you need to be in bed. Even if that means leaving the shinsengumi, you've got to think of your health first.
That's not happening.
What do you mean by that?
With the world in the shape that it's in, there aren't a lot of things I can do with myself. Fighting alongside my brothers is what gives my life meaning. And that's that. If I really only have a little bit of time left to me, then I have to keep on doing what gives me purpose.
Okita-san. All right. I won't tell anyone about you being sick, but you need to promise me some things too. Don't drink so much sake, and you need to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables.
Ease up there, Mother Hen. I guess I could kinda do what you say and only have candy once in a while. Hey. The water of life. You think it might cure tuberculosis? I'm just messing with you. You ready to go home?
So you and your men are leaving the shinsengumi?
An interesting choice of words. More of an intelligent redeployment of forces.
Silver tongue aside, you're completely full of shit.
All right, since you'd prefer to be confrontational about this, Would you care to tell me what you're hiding from me? After all, I'm still one of your senior officers, aren't I?
Hiding from you?
Soldiers gossip, after all. Normally it doesn't matter, but a rumor like this definitely got my attention. It was about a dead man coming back to life, your deputy commander. Now, of course, a rumor is just that. But this one led me to investigate, and it seems like there's a little truth to it. In any case, I thought I'd discuss it with you.
Well, you're smart. So basically you're saying your spies outfoxed our spies, and now you're going to try and hold it over our heads.
Fine. Let's talk then. What exactly would you do if we were to say that those rumors have no basis in fact?
I would most happily keep those secrets to myself, as long as you keep the details of my leaving to yourself.
What's that?
Then I suppose we should assume your mind is made up.
I don't mind if you take it as such.
You heard everything. Are you fine with that?
Saito-san?
I wonder how many times the cherry blossoms of Kyoto have fallen on schedule like this. Time passes, and many things change. The workings of the world, ideologies, and also the shinsengumi.
Saito-san, you're going to leave us because it's all changed?
It is. The unchanging things in which I believe.
Hajime-kun! Sorry to make you wait. Chizuru. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to stay with you. We had to search and find Kodo-san. Imperialism. Or sticking with Bakufu. Either one of those choices is a tough one to make, you know? Of course, when the guy asking you is the one you said would make a good officer, you don't just say, yeah, sure, whatever, Master Ito, you know? Come on, stop making that face, all right? Chizuru.
Take care of yourself, Heisuke-kun.
Yeah, you too, Chizuru.
What in the world are you two thinking getting drunk out here?
Oh, what's up, Chizuru? You want to tie one on?
Dumbass. You ought to know by now she doesn't drink. You trying to make her into an alcoholic?
Come on, man. I'm just saying. A little company wouldn't hurt, you know. And who's nicer than Chizuru?
Well, yeah.
Anyway, you think Heisuke-kun's doing all right?
Go back to your room, Chizuru.
Let's go!
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been in the realm of men. You couldn't have found a more disgusting place to live. Do me a favor and hang out here.
Yeah, go have fun.
Someone's breached our security perimeter. It's not safe. Please get back into your room.
That won't stop me.
Hey, Shiranui, let's dance. Are you ready for me to beat your ass?
Well, if it isn't you...
Haruta-kun, who is this man and why is he disturbing us?
He's one of those guys that got away from us at the Ikeda Inn, sir.
That's interesting. I guess that means you're responsible for hurting Okita-kun and quite a few of our men.
Oh, a fury.
That sword of yours. Oh my, are you related to Koto?
And just how do you know my father exactly?
You still think Yukimura Sensei's your father? You'll understand everything if you come with me. Come along, we're done here with our business, gentlemen.
Come on now, you just gonna take her?
The longer she stays, the more she'll wind up becoming concerned with their lives. I'm taking her back where she belongs, so she doesn't have to deal with their pain.
Leave her alone!
What kind of idiot points his blade at me? A traveling jester? I'm ready if you are. Why do you look surprised, swordsman? If you'd open your eyes and look, you'd see how easy it is for me.
What?
Like her, both my friend and I are what you call devils. She's wasted here on people like you.
That's quite an interesting story. But she's entrusted her safety to the shinsengumi. And she's staying right here.
Just look at your friend there, pretending to be one of us. I'll be damned if I let her stay here with one of them!
Damn it!
Tell me, why is a devil like you protecting a man like him?
Listen to me. I'm not a devil or anything like it. Leave this place at once!
So you're gonna try to tell me you're not a devil? Tell me what your name is, then.
I'm Chizuru. Yukimura.
1,000 cranes in your name. Your given name. And the family name of Yukimura happens to belong to the most powerful family of devils on the east side of this island. Your name and your sword are the only proof I need. Just look at those fangs. Do you really still think you're one of them?
I don't care what you say. I don't care!
You've brought your ignorance to the den of the wolves of Miburo. This is a place to become a warrior, and a warrior becomes a protector. And when we say someone's under our protection, we mean it.
Ichikata-san. You heard him. And you heard me. I'm not gonna go anywhere with you, got it?
And all you are boring me. It's time to go.
Well, it looks like someone's being selfish, aren't they?
Pardon the intrusion.